On the second day of his official visit to the United States, President Bongbong Marcos meets with his American counterpart Joe Biden at the White House. To give us an update, here's Daphne Galvez reporting live from Washington, D.C. Daphne?
Good morning from Washington, D.C., Neil. President Bongbong Marcos and U.S. President Joe Biden held one-on-one talks at the White House where both leaders committed to further strengthen the alliance between their two nations. During the meeting at the Oval Office, Biden told Marcos that amid geopolitical challenges, he could not think of a better partner than the Philippines. He noted Manila and Washington's strong partnership and deep friendship and committed to step up America's support in a wide range of issues, including climate mitigation and the economy.
When we met in New York last year, you told me that a strong alliance has to continue, quote, using your phrase, to evolve as we face the challenges of this new century. And we are facing new challenges. And I can't think of any better partner to have than you.
Also reaffirmed Washington's ironclad commitment to the defense of the Philippines, assuring their continued support for the Philippine military modernization. In a joint statement, Marcos and Biden cited the importance of respecting sovereign rights of states within their exclusive economic zones amid China's increasing acts of aggression. They also supported the rights of Filipino fishermen to pursue their livelihoods within the Philippines EEZ. Both leaders also affirmed the importance of maintaining peace and stability across Taiwan Strait as an indispensable element of global security and prosperity. For his part, Marcos raised the need to find ways to strengthen alliances and partnerships in the post-pandemic economy. He said it is only natural for the Philippines to look to the U.S., its sole treaty partner, in redefining ties.
The Philippines is possibly, arguably, the most complicated geopolitical situation in the world right now. And so it is only natural that for the Philippines to look to its sole treaty partner in the world to strengthen and to redefine the relationship that we have and the roles that we play in the face of those rising tensions that we see now around the South China Sea and Asia-Pacific and Indo-Pacific regions.
Both leaders also discussed security, education, and other initiatives during the meeting, which was then followed by expanded bilateral talks attended by ranking Philippine and U.S. cabinet officials. This is Marcos and Biden's second meeting after their bilateral talks in September last year at the sidelines of the United Nations General Assembly. Neil?
Daphne, I guess the biggest concern here really is the situation over at the West Philippine Sea as well as the Taiwan Strait, because I was able to read the joint statement of the Philippines and the United States, and they specifically mentioned the Taiwan Strait there. So any more details regarding the issue of West Philippine Sea and to some extent the Taiwan Strait? What is the commitment of the two leaders when it comes to these issues?
Neil, yes, according to the joint statement, Marcos and Biden underscored their unwavering commitment to freedom of navigation and overflight in the South China Sea. They also cited the importance of respecting sovereign rights of states within their exclusive economic zones, and they also supported the right and ability of Filipino fishermen to pursue their livelihoods within the Philippine EEZ.
So maybe based on that, it seems that the two leaders did not end up with a concrete action as to how they're going to act amid the rising tension over there, not just at the West Philippine Sea, but also at the Taiwan Strait. But my question here is, will President Marcos have a more concrete action to address the recent incident between the Philippine Coast Guard and the Chinese Coastal Guard? Because usually our course of action is that the Department of Foreign Affairs would file note verbals to the Chinese embassy. But will President Marcos have a more concrete action with respect to this?
Neil, according to the president's latest statements, he has taken up this issue with China And the Philippine government is now following up on the creation of a direct communication channel between the foreign ministries of China and the Philippines to address disputes in the West Philippine Sea. He has said that the Philippine side has already submitted the names and contact details of those in their proposed team, and they're just waiting for China to submit their counterparts, Neil.
Daphne, I have another question here. In your report yesterday, I specifically remember you mentioning the Mutual Defense Treaty. So did the two leaders discuss this?
Yes, Neil. When President Biden said that the U.S. or Washington remains ironclad in its commitment to the defense of of the Philippines, the joint statement said that this means that um, any armed attack on the Philippine Armed Forces, public vessels, or aircraft in the Pacific, including the South China Sea, would invoke U.S. mutual defense commitment under the 1951 Defense Treaty. Also, according to a fact sheet released by the White House on the Marcos Biden meeting, Washington and Manila will adopt bilateral defense guidelines to deepen the alliance cooperation and interoperability across land, sea, air, space, and cyberspace. Neil.
Very interesting. Thanks, Daphne. That's Daphne Galvez reporting live from Washington, D.C.